What's up, guys? It's David coming at you from Organic Price Books with another Marvel Omnibus that was released this year. And, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know who this is. ROM? I'm like, ROM? Who's ROM? Is it random? No, RAM is Random Access Memories. This, I don't know who this is. But he's a robot. He looks cool. And we got 4 covers for this one. 4. So that's insane. Let me show you them all. So this is going to be your standard one. And then we have a bunch. This is the most I've seen for an omnibus cover-wise. You get 4 different covers right here. Look at that. That is crazy. X-Men don't get this treatment. Captain America doesn't get it. Thor doesn't get it. Hulk doesn't get it. But ROM gets 4 of them. So here you go. Like I said, we have the standard right here. And we have the different DMs. This is the X-Men DM, I believe, with Wolverine, the more modern one, and then another one of an actual panel. So this is really cool. It's cool to see, this many covers for a character that I have no idea about. So that kind of piques my interest. Maybe I should read about it. So that's cool. So let me show you each of the covers individually. This is, again, the standard one right here. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. Very cool. And then we have I'm going to call this the X-Men one because it has Wolverine, front, spine, and the back. Then we have I'm going to call it the modern one, front. These they always have the old school one, be the DM, but this one it has the modern one. Oh, this is by PEREZ. Oh, nice. Very cool. So there you go. This is the PEREZ cover. And then we have, I'm going to call this the panel one. That it looks like the panel from the comic. The spine. And the back. Okay, so let me put them all together so you can see the spines as well. So this one is here. This is the standard one. And then the different DMs. You have the X-Men. You have the PEREZ. And then you have the panel one right there. So that's pretty cool. Let me know what you think of that. Which one do you like the most? This one's hard for me. The reason why is because I would have liked the panel one more if they didn't frame it in white. They should have just left the whole thing. They should have left the whole thing, the whole picture like this one instead of framing it in the white. I don't like that. I would prefer to have the whole thing. I'm actually gonna say the standard one is probably my favorite right now, artwork-wise, just because, it has a nice background. It kind of focuses on more. This one, the white, I kind of don't like that. And this one is just using Wolverine as bait for you to try to get it. I'd rather stick with either the standard or the futuristic or the modern George Perez one. Very cool. So there you go. Let's go ahead and take a look underneath the dust jacket to see what's in, or to see what you have here. Okay, so you get the same standard cover. So really, if you get any of the covers, you still get this on the front flap. And then on the back flap, it's another picture of him attacking. Not a spread, so it's all right. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and see what's in this robot. Beep, boop, bop. I want to know what love is. Beep, boop, pop. I want you to show. Robots can't feel love. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at ROM Omnibus Volume 1, the original Marvel years. And let's see here. Oh, that would have been a cool cover. That would, yeah. Here we go. I'm going to show you everybody who's on here so you can see all the contributors. We honor you. And then, of course, the books that are in here. The Greatest of the Space Knights. Very cool. Very nice. Semi-gloss for the pages. Omni standard, what you're feeling for thickness. Numbered here at the bottom throughout. That's right. I believe this one has 700 in the 700 range pages, so that's cool. And let me tell you a little bit about this as we go through. He strikes from outer space, and nothing can stop him. In 1979, Marvel Comics introduced a superhero unlike any other, based on an action figure of the time, ROM, the greatest of the Space Knights. That's pretty cool. Okay. Writer Bill Mantlo and artist Sal Buscema brought this cosmic warrior to Earth and integrated him seamlessly into the Marvel Universe in a fondly remembered run that fans have hoped for decades would one day be reprinted. Now prepare to meet ROM all over again as he arrives in a world that isn't ready for him. Centuries ago, ROM pledged his life to protect his planet Galador from the evil dire wraiths, volunteering to surrender his humanity to become a cyborg warrior. Though outnumbered, he and his armored comrades triumphed over their enemy, and pursued the fleeing dire wraiths across the universe to eradicate their threat once and for all. On Earth, these vile creatures have infiltrated the highest levels of powers, including S.H.I.E.L.D. itself. But now ROM has come, and evil is sure to be on the run. Summoning his energy analyzer from subspace, he can expose the wraith's true form, and with his neutralizer he can blast him into limbo. But only he can see the truth. So as he begins eliminating his targets, what will the world make of this deadly stranger in their midst? Can ROM find anyone who will believe in his solemn mission? And will his quest be aided or hindered by encounters with heroes including Jack of Hearts, Nova, Power Man, Iron Fist, the X-Men, and the Torpedo? Featuring uncanny threats including the incendiary Firefall, the Hellhounds of the Black Nebula, a rival dire wraith hunter known as Serpentine, and the haunted house that is the Dweller in Shadows, and classic Marvel villains including the Space Phantom, the Mad Thinker, and Galactus. When the World Eater comes for Galador, can ROM and his fellow Space Knights save their homeworld from destructions? Very cool. So I didn't know this was based off of an actual action figure. That's actually really you know what? I like that. I know Marvel had a crossover with like Fortnite, so they definitely take into account popular things that people like, and will add them. I know, for example, Aliens and Predator are part of now the Marvel lines, but not in the actual like comic universe, or I don't know if they've crossed over yet. But we've had Aliens versus Superman and versus Batman versus the Avengers versus the Justice League, so it's pretty cool to see that sort of thing come into play. I just didn't know we had an actual action figure become one. That's really interesting. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you what extras are included in this, if any. Nope, still more comics. Very cool. Okay, here we go. So there we go. We have Space Notes. And then there we go, ROM here in the action toy. See this one? I like it. I just wish it would have been bigger. Oh, that would have been a cool cover. I would have liked that cover more. Very cool. Very nice. Some of the black and whites for ROM number 2. And the inks for ROM number 14. And then the George Perez. Okay, so it's a George Perez commission. Very cool. All right, there you go. That is ROM Omnibus, the original Marvel years. Volume 1, there's going to be a Volume 2 that's coming out later this year. So if you're definitely interested in that, check that out. Get number 1 and then get number 2 later on. And, check out Organic Price Books, guys. Let me know what you think, which cover you're going to get. And I will see you in the next one.